Well, I don't know if anybody's out there. My camera shows that it is on. However, I have a black screen. Can't figure out what it is. Good morning. Can you see me, Whatabebby? Because I can't see myself. The screen is black. Huh. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Message retracted. Oops. Ha ha ha. Hi. Can you see me? That was an accident. Okay, can you see me? Over. Yes, okay, good. Well, I can't see myself, so I'm going to proceed anyway. Welcome for being here. Um, this is going to be kind of strange because I'm just looking at a black screen, but that's okay because I'll go to the thing. Good morning. Today is Monday, March 25th, 2024. Here we are at Department of Career Services. My name is Edward Bevilacqua, looking at a black screen, but that's okay. So we're here to help you get from where you are to someplace better, from point A to point B in your journey through life. We do it through this daily podcast, but the purpose of the podcast is to help you create better habits. Your job is to take the information from the podcast, links down below, and apply them. Learn to use them. Think of them as tools that you can use. And there's an old saying, which is, if your only tool is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. So the idea is to have as many tools in your metaphorical toolbox as possible, have as many tools as possible, and know how to use them. So fundamentally, that's what we're doing. But the key thing is showing up, making this part of your routine, having the habit of having the daily routine of showing up, watching us, creates a habit. So repetition, well, start with routine, repetition, that becomes a habit. And the goal is simply to replace habits with better habits. Okay, so before we get started going to the worksheet, I want to acknowledge some of the people yesterday. Good job, everyone going to church. Good job having a good attitude and moving forward. This week, we start the education process. Okay, we start the education process because this is not a housing program. There's one program, and as far as I'm concerned, you're going to an IOP class. You can't call something a program that's a class. And IOP is very important. We're supportive of Nevada Stronger, but you're in a Nevada Stronger class, not a Nevada Stronger program. You're in housing provided by Mind Body. You're in the STS program. Part of the program is Bible study. Part of it is mental health. Well, let's just go through it. Part of it is physical, which we haven't started. Mental, which starts today. Emotional. So right now, most of you are going to an IOP class. Now you can call it a program, but it's really just a class. It's 3 hours a day, 3 times a week of IOP. And spiritual, going to church. That is a program. That's an all-day thing. You're in housing, you have chores to do. There's certain rules that you need to follow about moving forward in life. We're going to be having a cooking class in the next 2 weeks so people learn how to make basic stuff, how to make rice, how to make pasta, how to make beans, eggs, salad, so that you're not hooked into this continuing this habit of buying microwave food or going out to restaurants. So you end up getting out of shape, fat, unhealthy, etc. Learning how to cook. And is it your fault you don't know how to cook? No, probably not your fault. but that's not really an excuse to not learn how to cook. All righty. All right. Let me see if our camera's kicked in. Nope. Still black screen. My camera's on, black screen. How are things in Mojinia? What about you? And are you prepared for your trip west on Friday? And have you talked to your cousins? Blessed. Okay, good. All right. So what's the meme of today? The meme of today is, what if you were more curious? What if you were more curious? All right. So for those people who don't know, for those people who are new, we have a worksheet that is available on the Thriving Warrior website. It's available on the Love Thy Neighbor website. In the description down below, there is a link to the website. So on Thriving Warrior, I think it's in the blog posting, and on the Love Thy Neighbor, it's under podcasts. So the link is what you want. So we have, this is a part of a two-part daily routine. There's the non-podcast part and the podcast part. The non-podcast part is preparation for the day. It's a breathing exercise by Dr. Huberman at Stanford. Instructions down below. There's an attitude of gratitude exercise. You start out the day by saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that. Then you close your eyes and just watch as these things pop up, the things that you're grateful for, and write 3 of them down. Also, always look on the bright side. And the next thing, the non-daily routine, the non-podcast, is review of yesterday. There's a 4-part exercise, instructions below, on how to review yesterday for the purpose of, where did I exceed expectations? Where did I fall short? What did I learn? So I can do more of the things where I exceeded expectation, fewer of the things where I fell short of expectations. And then project the day. So see the day, then go live the day. So the non-podcast part of the day, the non-podcast part of the daily routine, preparation, attitude of gratitude exercise, review yesterday exercise, project into the future, and then go live it. And then we have the podcast part, which is 3 parts. So you can see this is, or if you're getting confused as I'm talking, you'll see this is what a program is, people. This is what a program is. It's like somebody saying, well, I'm in the Army because I wanted to learn how to shoot. No. In the Army, you learn how to make your bed, you learn how to dress, you learn how to march, you learn how to eat, you learn how to do a whole bunch of things. That's a program. Now, you can call the IOP class a program if you want, but it's not a program. And again, we're 100% supportive of Nevada Stronger, but we have to be very clear what we're doing here, because otherwise people are going to be confused. And we don't want confusion. We're trying to avoid confusion. So you are in an IOP program that is run by Nevada Stronger. You're in an IOP course, IOP class, you want to call it program, go ahead. But you have to be able to distinguish when you say program there and program here, it's very different. It's like saying red. Do you mean the color red, or you mean something that a book that you have gone through and understood it because you read it, right? So just be clear, because it's going to be very frustrating for all of us, especially for me. And here's the basic thing that we all have to get. Our job is to make our students' lives better. That's it. Our job is to make our students' lives better. How do we do it? Number 1, we provide basic necessities. Number 2, we provide mental health services, medical and mental health services. Number 3, spiritual guidance, education. There's a hierarchy. That's how we make our students' lives better. Their job, your job if you're a student, is to make our life easier. And the basic reason is because if you can't make our lives easier, we can't make your life better. And if we can't make your life better, there's no reason for you to be here. Now, hint, same thing applies at work. Your employer's job is to make your life better. Your job is to make their life, your boss's life, easier. That's your job, to make their life easier. Now, he might say, I want you to be a waitress, or I want you to be a server, I want you to do this, or I want you to go dig a hole. That makes his life easier because he doesn't have to do it. But you don't make his life easier if he asks you to do something and you can't do it right. Navy SEALs have an expression, there's two ways to do things. And we adopt a lot of Navy SEAL things because they're the highest, best trained people out there. I'll address that in a second. So Navy SEAL thing, there's two ways to do things, right, the right way, and again. That's something we want to instill here. So you go to work, your employer's job is to make your life better. How do they make your life better? Kind of two fundamental ways. One, they give you money. So it's easier for you to get food, clothing, and shelter, right? Because you don't have to go grow your food, kill your food, do that. You can just go buy food. You can pay rent to live in a place. That's how they make your life better. They give you money. One way is they give you money. The second way is you learn, you get more skills, you become more valuable. If you don't learn anything, should you expect to get a raise? Well, arguably a cost of living raise, as inflation, as prices rise because of inflation, you should get a raise to cover for that, but that's not really a raise. That's just keeping up with where you are. That's like you're trying to go up a down escalator and you're only going as fast as the escalator is going down. So you're staying in the same place. That's not a raise. That's just a cost of living pay increase. Your boss's job is to make your life better by paying you and having you learn more skills. If you're in a place where you're not learning more skills, you need to find another place to go, because eventually you're going to get tired of walking just to keep up with where you are. And then you're going to slow down, and then you're going to be sliding down to the bottom of the escalator. You want to be going up faster than the escalator is going down, so you get to the top, and then you can go to the next escalator and the next escalator. And every time you do that, your life is going to be improved. So your job at work, now your employer's job is to make your life better. Your job is to make your life easier. If you can't make your boss's life easier, there's no reason for him to pay you, right? Same thing here, same thing in relationships. You're in a relationship with somebody, your job is to make their life better. It's better to be with you than not with you. If their life isn't better, you're not doing your job, and they need to find someone else, because if their life isn't better, your life isn't going to be easier. Really very simple, basic stuff. So when you go to apply for a job, you can ask yourself, how are they going to make my life better? And most people just leave it with, they're going to pay me. I'm going to do this lousy job and they're going to pay me. Why? Because I need money. All right, well, that's called a foundational job. You need to focus on where do you want to be 3 years from now. We're going to help you do that. Okay, so we've gotten way off subject. I see a lot of notes from one of Evie. Blessed. I'm preparing. Yes, not yet. I went to the doctor's yesterday. And how was the doctor yesterday? On a Sunday? Curious. Guess we'll have to talk about that. Curiosity comes with open-mindedness. Correct. And so, going back to our theme, our meme of today. What's a meme, people? What is a meme? Meme is an idea that spreads from brain to brain. What if you were more curious? Down in the red letter under motivational video, under, yes, under emotional, motivational, curiosity. It's red letter. Great little thing about curiosity. And their point is that's the best way to overcome bias, where we think we have all of the answers. I refer to it as taking on the attitude of being a student, where you want to learn. Be curious about things. When we think we know things, we have a fixed mindset instead of an open mindset. So yes, Wadababy, you're right. Let's look down below at some of the other things in red. First of all, under daily theme, branding. There's a branding course from Darren Hardy. So 3 45-minute things. That's something to do before you go to bed at night. And who are you branding? You're branding yourself. Branding yourself. Okay, next thing, under mental, TED Talk, Daniel Amen. So this is one we're going to be watching. This is day 1 of week 1. And guess what? This is day 1 of week 1 in our program. So anybody who's not employed has to be prepared for school at Honeysuckle at 1 o'clock every day unless you're going somewhere else. And today you're going to Trinity Church. Okay, but then we're going to be figuring out how to get the big screen working and getting the classroom set up over at Honeysuckle and having class there every day. So everybody needs their composition books, and the new people will get one. Again, this is only if you want to be in our program. Stanford is not for everyone. You're going to be with us for at the most 90 days. The most you're going to be with us is 90 days, and you're either moving forward or you're going to return to the past. And hopefully the past is going to chase you to not want to go back to where you came from. But please don't think you only need 1 or 2 things and your life is set, because that just means you don't know what you need to have. All right, Daily Stoic down in red, Darren Hardy, good one today. How to stop a rumor in its tracks. Okay, this is a good thing for character assassination, gossip, etc. Again, motivational video, curiosity. Seth Godin has a good one today called Explaining Yourself, putting that in red. Another red letter one. We're getting more and more red letter things here. So let's take a breath, review what we're talking about, because we talked about a lot of stuff. First, want to acknowledge everybody who did their job yesterday in terms of going to church. Good job. Want to acknowledge people who had Natasha's little family meeting yesterday in a good spirit, not being defensive. We're in this together. Teamwork is what wins. Teamwork makes the dream work. Nobody is going to make it when you're out there on your own. And yeah, I get it. You might feel more comfortable just being by yourself. That's just because you don't know how to work as a team. So we're building teamwork here, and being part of a team, because your ability to be successful is directly related to your ability to get people to help you move forward in life. Okay. So acknowledge that. Good job, people. Good attitude, good spirit. We need to work together. Number 2, you are part of the STS program. You're the first cohort, the first group of people in this thing, in this program that is in cooperation with the state of Nevada, DWSS, Health and Human Services program to help people move forward. And so you have the luxury of helping us design the program. Great. Part of the program is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. On the mental, we're going to start learning. We're going to start learning, answering 2 questions. Who am I and why do I behave the way I do? We're going to start learning. You're in an emotional, an IOP program. Most of you, some of you are in an IOP. You also have daily check-ins, UAs, and check-ins with Dr. Dr. Linden. Would you say going to church is a program? Is going to church a program? No, it's going to church. It's a weekly 1-hour thing. Your IOP is a weekly 3-hour thing that is designed to help you overcome some substance use disorder. That's it. It's a vital part of it. The key word is part. Okay, the program is designed to address physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. 4-legged table. If you have 3 legs on your table, you can't put anything in that other area. The table is not going to be really stable. Can't load a lot of stuff on it. So we want to help you build a very strong 4-legged table. So I think the main thing in closing is thank you for being with us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to help you move forward in your journey through life. It's not supposed to be easy. Daily, you should be pushing yourself to see how far you can go. We have these signs. We're going to need to find the rest of them that say, yesterday was the only easy day. That's the attitude you should have. That's a Navy SEAL type of thing. Yesterday was the only easy day. They inverted to the only easy day was yesterday. Our thing is yesterday was the only easy day, which means today I'm just going to do a little bit more than yesterday. I'm going to keep pushing myself along. So, what else can we talk about today? I think that's it. I've gone way overboard. I promise I'll keep these shorter in the future starting tomorrow. And we're going to trim these things down to 10 minutes. Okay, thanks for being there. See you later today. Whatever, give you a call, Dr. Heyman. Right.